Good morning, everyone. I thought we would do something a little bit different today. It's really, really bright outside, and so sometimes you want to go opposite of the weather, give you a little more, say, power over your day. So what I like to do on really bright days is I like to go, say, a little darker with my makeup so it can make it really, really pop. So today we're going to do what I call an owl eye. So sometimes people will do a cat eye, which really will accentuate the corners of their face. But for those of us with hooded eyes, it's really helpful if we go just a little bit wider up here underneath the brow bone. And I like to call that an owl eye because we'll go a little bit wider with our eyeliner, and that will give us a look kind of like, I'll say, a barn owl. And it really helps accentuate the cheekbones here. And it also helps if you have kind of a more pronounced nose, or an upturned nose, so like I do, to help accentuate your eyes, and if you're wearing a really strong lip color, to help make that stand out as well. So I like to pair a dark eye with a really bold lip, and I'll show the lip tutorial here in a little bit, but we're going to do the eyes first. So today, I think, since I'm wearing blue, I will do kind of a blue and gray tutorial, and we'll do kind of teals, because we like to do ocean colors during the spring and the summer, yes? Very good. So let's start. I think we'll use the Born to Run by Urban Decay. This is one of my favorite palettes because you have so many different colors from which you may choose. So I think today I will be using one of my favorites, Big Sky, down here, and we'll be using some Drift down here at the very bottom, and then we'll use some Breakaway, which is one of my favorite brow bone shades, just a little bit lighter up top for our brow bone. And then as a midpoint accent on our crease, we're going to use some Computer Blue. Okay? So I will go ahead and tell you where I'm going to put those as I go through, and then if you have any questions, they will be in the description. So I'm going to go through rather quickly, and then any questions, just leave them in the comments. We'll be all set. Very good. Going quickly, here we go. Breakaway will go on our brow bone. If you do have a darker skin tone, please feel free to use a color that more closely matches your skin. I know when I'm going later into the summer, I definitely will use Weekender, but there are other palettes that may more closely match those with more olive or more deep skin tones in the brown area, or with more deep red tones. So please use what you're comfortable with. Do what makes you feel beautiful. That's really, really important. Anytime you're using makeup, it's really, really important that it's empowering you to feel as beautiful as you want to be that day. So even if it's something that you wouldn't normally use, customize it to what you want to do that day. All right, next we're going to go on to the Big Sky here, okay? So again, this is the guy on the bottom right. Okay, and this guy is going to go all over. Okay. Think of him like our summer mosquito friends. He just doesn't want to go away. He wants to go up and all over. He's going to be our big color, and he's going to go right up to that brow bone. We want him to be our big pop of color, yes? Okay. And we want to be really thorough with this, because especially when we're doing an owl eye, it's kind of a variant on a smoky eye. We want to be really thorough and saturate all of our colors. We want to bring them right up to that brow bone and above our crease, especially with a hooded eye, so that they can be clearly seen. Okay? Make sure that both of your eyes are even. Okay? I know that's something that I frequently forget to check, especially when I'm doing this. And you can always go back and correct later. This is something that I learned afterwards. If you clean your brush in between, and you go back and correct with your brow bone color, you can always fill in those spots that you missed. That's an easy fix. If you get a little too filled in one spot, that will help you a lot. Now I'm going to go through with my smoky color. Now this one, I'm going to go in a different way than you might. With a smoky eye, I'm going to go halfway on my lid, and then I'm going to blend it. I'm going to go all the way up to that brow bone in kind of a triangle, and I'm going to bring it in. With a hooded eye, you want to go a little further than you think you need to go, and we'll blend in with our blue. Okay? And we're going to do the same thing over here. Make sure you're matching with your hooded eye. You match to the edge of your eyebrow and to the center. You can always clean up afterwards if you make messes with darker colors, but it's really important that your eyes are even. Once they're on there, especially if you have a primer on, it's going to be really hard to get that off. Okay. And you don't want to have to take all of your shadow off to make sure that they're even. Yes? Okay. Again, cleaning your brush in between, unless you're intending to blend colors. If you don't clean your brush, you're going to end up with unintentionally blended color. You can start to kind of see the owl eye instead of the cat. When we go up higher to that brow bone, it gives us more of a full color. Now I'm going to take my lighter blue and I'm going to fill in further down here, and that gives me that lighter section in toward the middle of the eye here, and I'm just going to fill in a little bit closer here. I can always go back and color with my lighter color, but I'm doing a 3-tone smoky eye. I don't want to go any higher than my lid with this color. Reason being, I want to keep my crease color. You see the difference? Okay. Any messes that you've made, you can always clean up with a makeup cleaning cloth, or what I like to do is I like to clean up with I'll show you. I like to clean up with a cleaning wipe. So these guys are the Makeup Free Zone from Almay. These guys are eye makeup remover pads, and I like to use these at the end of what I'm doing. So I'm just going to take these and I'm going to clean underneath my eyes. I'm going to clean in my water well line, and I'm going to clean underneath. That gets it off your lashes. That gets any that you might have gotten by your tear duct there. And it can also get where you're going to put your liner as well. So if you've got any mess out by your eyebrow, that's really helpful to get there. Okay? So there's our owl eye look. I'm going to go ahead and line in mascara here really quickly. If you do want to go ahead and put a little bit of glitter in, you can do it with your C brush. I personally like to do it with my smaller detailing brush. You can also use a liner brush, but this gives you more control over where your glitter goes. Now with a smoky eye, I like to do a lighter pop of color, but you can always do one that matches. It's a great choice. So I think today I will do a blend of Indigo Nights, which is on the bottom right, and I will show you. So the Indigo Nights, I'll swatch for you and then show you. So this is Indigo Nights. It's a nice blue. You could also, from this palette, there's a really nice white. It's called When Doves Cry. It's a really, really bright white, just so you can see the difference. Again, for darker skin tones, you can always use your accent in different ways. So if you find a really nice, if you have an olive skin tone, I might use like a yellow or a pink that would really accent the undertone in your skin. But for me, since I have cool undertones, I'm going to take that blue and I'm going to put that sparkle right up in here. And remember, with sparkle, keep it in the spot that you want, press and hold. You can always wiggle just a little bit, but the more you wiggle with sparkle, the more it's going to get away from you. Okay? All set, all done. And I will post the finished look on my Instagram at Hamlet Loves Ivy. Thanks for watching, guys.